Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 16th to the 31st, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all the good things that YouTube likes, and it gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay. So you're crowned here, with the Ace of Pentacles. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of wealth, prosperity, success, bounty, and abundance. That is awesome. Seeds to be planted, things to grow, and things to really step into the next phase of your life with. So that is awesome. I love that. And that's a special gift just for you as well, because you're an earth sign energy represented by the pentacles in the minor arcana. It moves us then to the King of Cups reverse. Emotions can be overwhelming. If you have water sign energy in your chart, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, if you have water sign energy in your life, that energy might be very overwhelming. That person might also be very emotional. Like the emotions might be overwhelming. So just be aware of that in you, in somebody else, in the whole situation. It just might be an intense time. It moves us to the Tower reverse. We're coming out of a time, could have been 16 years long. It's a count of 16, 16, 16 years, 16 months, 16, weeks, 16 days, or since we were 16, where the ground hasn't been even, right? Where it feels like it's been one thing after another, after another, after another. It is overwhelming and it is intense. We're coming out of that period and we're starting to say, how do I build my world now? How do I move forward towards where I need to be, soul and spirit? With the Ace of Cups reversed, it's no surprise that the Ace of Cups are reversed. With the King of Cups reversed, there's a gift that we're going to be taking with our emotions, with our emotional self, but it's not quite yet because it's heavy, it's intense, it can be overwhelming, and it can bring upon tears. And Capricorn, we don't really like to cry. We like to have a problem and work through that problem. We're ruled by Saturn. We're very logical beings. And so when the emotions come forward, it's kind of like, okay, how can I fix this? And sometimes you just have to feel it. And that's going to be an uncomfortable thing for us, but it's going to be an important thing for us. It moves us then to the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. If you have Virgo in your chart, if you have Virgo in your life, that's coming through very strongly and very positively. It's also a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd, so that can be a very good time frame for you. And now you have three of the four ace cards, and now you have the Ace of Wands reverse. This is God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of passion and of creativity. We're not ready to take it yet we will be taking it as we turn inward, as we see what we want. It's almost like, where's my passion? Where's my fire? What do I desire? And we've been running away from that because our passion makes us feel too much. And we're thinking, doesn't have any money to it, so why do it? And it's like, okay, well, it's not always about the money. And I know that sounds like a silly thing to say because money is very important, and I get that. Only people who have always had money go, oh, no, you don't need it. You do. It's important to fill your tummy and, keep the lights on. But here, there is a sense of emotionally connecting with something, but we're thinking it's not logical. It's not logical. It's not practical. And not everything has to be logical and practical, Capricorn. And we're going to see that during this time. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a shamrock in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on the on Sunday on Sunday on the Sunday. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is serenity. We need peace. We need serenity. We need to really embrace and invite the calm into our lives and see us moving forward in that calm. That is going to be a very important thing. Slowing it down and embracing serenity is going to be powerful. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, I love how inspiration reverse just popped right out. And this is the sacral chakra. So we have a blockage in our sacral chakra. And that makes sense because we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, both reversed. So needing to connect with our inspiration, with our passion, that's going to be a very important thing and a very powerful thing for us. So being aware that there's a blockage there where our sensual energy isn't flowing forward, our creative energy isn't flowing forward, we can feel stuck, we can feel blocked, we can feel overwhelmed. And we have been for quite some time. Our energy to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly, guide this reading and show me clearly, is the Eight of Cups. So be mindful of walking away from something. It's just like, that's it, I'm done. It's not walking away, it's storming out. Be mindful of this energy. If we have somebody storming out on us, it's like we can be like, no, 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 don't do that type of thing. If we have ourselves, and we're like, I'm just going to leave without any plan behind it, just be mindful about that as well. Because here it's storming out energy that we need to be aware of. So yeah, just be aware of that. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. Spirit is also saying fertility. So, use that as you may in your life as well. You're moving forward to the next phase of your existence. There's success there. There's power there. There's prosperity there. So stepping into that power, stepping into that beauty, stepping into that abundance is going to be very important for us and is going to be a bit of a game changer. It moves us to the King of Cups reversed. It's going to be Our emotions can be overwhelming, and it's going to be a bit difficult to step into our emotions and to say, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I need, this is what I want. Because it's almost like stepping into a whirlpool. It's like it just takes over. So being mindful about this is going to be very important. Embracing our heart, healing our heart chakra is also going to be highly beneficial for us. And knowing that the waters get choppy, things get intense. Looking at the intenseness, calming ourselves down, centering ourselves is going to be important as well. There is an energy with the King of Cups in the upright position of moving forward with a real sense of confidence and competence in self. And it's moving forward in example, like by example. And that's how you lead, by example. But there's a sense here of feeling very frustrated and overwhelmed with trying to lead by example. But it's either never having that acknowledged, or feeling like you measure up, or feeling like you're good enough. So just be aware of this, Capricorn, during this time. It moves us to the Tower reversed. This is going to be a time where we're stepping out of, or we're finding, kind of a calmer ground after everything has fallen apart and after it has been so chaotic and so overwhelming and so intense. So looking at this and respecting this within ourselves is going to be important. We're looking at everything, especially after emotional turmoil. And it's like, how do I rebuild? Because I'm not the same person that I was. And when a tower falls, we don't expect to be shoved out of the bubble of who we are, or how we saw ourselves. So it's traumatic. A tower time can be a time that everybody else celebrates, but we find it to be very intense. Like, how do I gain my footing after this? Spirit always shows, weddings can be tower times, having children can be tower times. It's like, okay, how do I gain my footing after this huge change in the way that others see me, in the way that I see myself? So that's important to note here, that we're moving forward, and it doesn't matter if nobody gets that this was an intense time for you. You get it. And now you're seeing yourself moving forward in a very different way. How do I embrace my dreams? How do I go after what I want? What is it that I'm looking for? And during this time, we're going to want to be hyperlogical. We're going to say, how do I follow the success? That's going to be our guiding light forward, because our emotions are overwhelming. We're not letting ourselves feel because we're not letting ourselves heal. And this is going to be a time for us where, yeah, it's going to be super easy just to stay super busy and just keep plowing forward. Fine, that's great. But here with the Ace of Cups, letting in the emotions and knowing that the Ace of Cups can bring tears, it can bring intensity. You might need to just sit and have a good cry, but you don't want to because the King of Cups is reversed. Or you say, no, Dane, it's not that I don't want to. I can't cry now. Like, we went through this tower time and now I can't cry anymore, right? I haven't been able to release, and we need a good release. It can be a physical release, like, going for a run or doing something like that. But I see it here as a good emotional release. Focusing on the heart chakra, there we go, and even tapping over the heart chakra, just like pretend this is your heart, and just tapping here, that can be very beneficial as well to release the tension, the anxiety, the intensity of our hearts, because we need to turn inward. We're not going to want to. Nobody ever wants to turn inward and slowly see themselves. We always want everything fast and quick and easy. And so here with the hermit, it's turning inward. It's turning inward and seeing it ourselves and illuminating the path and saying, I know the way that I need to move forward. I know what it is that I see for me. For 9 years, we have been learning lessons. For 9 years, things have been intense. They've been hard. You have the hermit, right? It's card number 9. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. It's card number 10. And then you have Justice. And then you see things differently with the Hangman. And so to get to this point, it has been a journey. It has been intense. It has taken strength and love and courage. It has been embraced by, insight and wisdom and what we love in life. But it has been a road. And so with the hermit, we turn in and we start to see, I can fly. There's more to me than I thought. There's an elasticity of spirit and soul and self and a grace of moving forward. And it brings us then to the Ace of Wands. The hermit holds a wand in his hand, and as a staff, he holds a torch in his hand and he holds a staff. Those can all be wands, right? And with the Ace of Wands reversed, there's a sense of, I doubt my passion. I don't know my fire. How do I move forward? Where is it that I need to be? What is it that I desire in my life? What is it that I'm looking for? And we're starting to see that as we turn in, we're going to start to know. We're going to start to kind of get it more. And as we get it more, we move forward towards where we need to be. And we can start to see us taking that passion, taking that fire, taking that determination. But here, it's frustration. It can come out as anger. It can come out where I know there's supposed to be a change, but there's not a change, and there hasn't been a change in so long. And so I'm angry, I'm stuck. And so it's turn inward and see you. Because you've lost track of you. You know what's expected of you. Sure, that's great. And that's important. But you've lost track of what your heart desires in you somewhere along the way, Capricorn. And this is time to claim it back. This is time to see yourself. This is time to be inspired. Do not walk away from you. Do not think, just have to settle. Okay? Sometimes you do. Sometimes it's okay, I just have to get through this season of my life. I have to work super hard, move forward this way, right? And then I can embrace my heart. Then I can start to see myself. But Spirit is showing an end of a season. And now it's time to step into the heart, which is going to be one of the hardest things, the trickiest things that we do for ourselves. But it's going to be worthwhile. Our subconscious spirit message, is love reverse. We have to embrace love. We're going to think, oh, that's silly. I just need to. It's no, you just need to embrace love. You just need to embrace your heart. All you need is love. And have love be that chant that guides you forward. Be that energy that moves you towards so much more. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, and is this rebirth? This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. There's a blockage here. We're not transforming. We're not letting ourselves be reborn. And that is holding us back in some big ways. So acknowledging that, understanding that is going to be an important thing. Letting ourselves transform. We're not stuck anymore in the hurts and the pains of the past. Those are time. It is time now to see them, right? Respect them, understand them. But we're not that anymore. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of. Oh my gosh, it's rebirth again. I love that. That synchronicity, that spirit message where it's it's time to be reborn, but it's hard. We don't want to go through that transformation. And yet it is time to be reborn. We're going to fight against it. And that's why Spirit is saying, hey, be mindful about this. It's going to trip you up. You're going to be seeing things differently. You're going to be moving into a different sphere of consciousness and energy. And that's important. It moves us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. Oh my gosh. Again, the synchronicity. The 8 of Cups. Not the energy to be mindful, but this is our tarot energy. Be mindful of walking away from something you once thought you would love. It's be mindful of ending something just a bit too soon. Okay? This isn't saying to stay in a bad place, but this is saying don't stop believing in you. Okay? Don't give up on you. Don't walk away from your dreams, from what you desire, from what it is that you really love. You might have to put it on pause, right? You don't want to bankrupt yourself. You don't want to put yourself in a bad position, but it is time to really start to see and really care for the way that you're moving forward, for what you love and for what you want. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.